Hey guys, Mixed Media Girl here. So there's something I've been wanting to try for a while, which is an acrylic pour on a wine glass. Now the main concern with a wine glass is you don't want to be drinking paint. So I'm doing this on a cup turner so that I can control exactly where the paint goes. I'm going to go maybe about halfway up, leave, you know, 1.5 inches or so at the top here. And I do have a vision in my head. It's a little hard to explain, but you'll see it in the video in just a second. So I've got this on this cup turner, super inexpensive cup turner from Amazon. I highly recommend that you get at least one, if not 2 or 3. They're great for vases, tumblers, wine glasses, right? And I have a piece of parchment paper under here instead of a canvas because I don't think I'm going to be using that much paint, but I have the parchment paper just in case. Then I can use those skins for projects. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm using all Mixed Media Girl paint other than this. This is a Arteza Iridescent Fairy Tale Blue, I believe it is. Yep, Fairy Tale Blue. And the Fairy Tale Blue, this is just mixed with Floetrol, no water, because it's a fairly thin paint. So I'm going to go ahead and lightly pour this on. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the entire thing covered. I don't really care if it does get covered or not. I just want to keep going until I like it. And I'm doing this as a clean pour, just putting the colors on here one at a time instead of as a dirty pour, because with the cup turner, the colors will keep blending and blending, and I want them to stay as separate as possible. I will make sure to list all the colors in the description, but I'm using all cool colors, blues, teals. This is my Caribbean teal. And because this is probably going to take a minute, I'm going to go ahead and speed this part up. Okay, great. So I'm pretty happy with that. There's definitely some spots still showing, but I actually like that, and I'm going to leave it like that. If you wanted to, you could absolutely fill in all of those spots. I, all total, used maybe a couple ounces of paint, maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and let this spin until it's dry, which will probably be a few hours. And then I'll come back when it's completely dry in a couple weeks, and we're going to go ahead and resin this. And I'll show you guys the final product. So see you back soon. All right, guys, we're back. This is dry and it looks awesome. So you can see the top inch and a half there is still uncovered. And now we're gonna go ahead and resin it. I'm gonna turn that on. Now I've already mixed up some Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat. This is theoretically food safe, but I still prefer to keep it away from any part that I will be drinking. So I'm going to just cover this same part with the resin. Now I personally love rough, uneven lines, like the top here. I love that. If that bothers you though, and you like really smooth lines, you should just simply tape that off before you pour, and then tape it off before you resin, because this is not going to be a perfectly smooth top resin line. My goal is to just cover that paint and go slightly over it, and that's it. Keep it very, very simple. I'm just using my glove as this rotates. Now this resin has UV protection. You can get it in my Amazon store. You can get it from Stone Coat Countertops. I'll put a link in the description. Either way, it's fantastic. It is the resin that I use for all my art projects, and they come out looking beautiful. So work time here is about an hour. Obviously, I don't need that for this. Just gonna finish covering it, and then we'll come back tomorrow and it will be all dry. There we go, that's all there is to it. Last thing is to just torch real quick to get rid of any air bubbles. Of course, make sure you got your bottom there. So here we go with the torch. It's just real quick pass over with the torch. That's how simple it is. That's literally all there is to it. So I'm gonna let this keep spinning until it's pretty much dry. I just let it spin overnight. and then I'll come back tomorrow to check it. I don't touch it. I touch drops underneath here. So don't touch it to check it. All right, but we'll be back. All right, we're back. This is now dry. Look how awesome that looks. So obviously you can see through some parts, and that's okay. I think it's perfect. Totally food safe, no issues at all. So super simple project, beautiful outcome. Of course, you can use any colors that you want. And I'm so glad I finally tried this. I've been dying to do this for quite a while. So let me know what you guys think. What colors would you use on your wine glass or fancy water glass? Either way. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check down in the description for all the materials, and I'll see you next time.